Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MYSZ. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Pretty crazy movement today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume, and well above average volume on the day. But the chart's looking pretty sketchy. I'm not going to call it a pump and dump, but it's also not really a good-looking chart anymore either. It's kind of walking a fine line there because, yeah, the price made a great move, and then there was this really big pullback. But it's not like it was a total crash, but it was still a really big pullback. So, is this chart bullish or bearish going forward? That's a more than logical question to ask, and I want to try to offer up a little bit more context. So that's why I'm making the chart a little bit, harder to see. But that is where this level right here at 70 cents comes into play next week. Why is 70 cents important? I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but just one possible scenario. If the price were to go down to 70, break below it, and then just continue on down, at that point, from a very literal perspective, the price would literally be right back inside of that channel that it just broke out of. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true strength. That would be just pure bearishness. Now, to be fair, though, on the flip side, the price could come down here, and then in this situation, behave like that and start to work its way back upwards. Now, what would you have in this scenario? Well, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, well, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's what truly strong moves do. They're going to progress forward. So in many ways, next week's 70 cents is kind of like the dictionary. Is the price, quote unquote, going back to where it was? That associated with bearishness. Or is the price, quote unquote, making progress? That associated with bullishness. So 70 cents, a lot of people are going to be watching next week. So yeah, let's see if the price can stay above it or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.